Hello and welcome to the next part in our IR35 series. Today I'm going to be talking about the impact of employing a contractor on their net pay. So just to recap, the changes that are coming in place in April 2020 affecting the private sector. These changes mean that your end client needs to make the employment assessment of whether the contractor is inside or outside the scope of IR35. The recruitment company yourself, so you need to make the tax deductions depending on if they're inside or outside the scope of IR35. Now, should a contractor be inside the scope of IR35, one of the options that you may wish to follow is employing the contractor directly. Now, if you're to employ a contractor directly, you are going to need to deduct employees' national insurance, PAYE tax, and possibly employee pension costs. So this is where this calculator comes into place. Hopefully it's a useful tool to have those conversations with your contractors. So this calculator shows what the hourly pay rate is at the moment with the contractor, with their limited company, and then what it's going to be should you be deducting all the taxes and the national insurance and employees' pension costs. So just to show you the calculator, we have lots of cells that are not highlighted in any colours. These are formula driven, so please don't amend those cells. The cells that are highlighted in green, these are the ones that you're most likely to change. So here you've got their current pay rate. You have their number of holiday days. So this is if you are going to employ them directly, you are required to pay them holiday, and their weekly working hours. The cells that are highlighted in blue are ones that are most likely going to be changing should there be any changes in the tax thresholds or the tax rates. So you have your employees' national insurance rates here, you have your employees' pension contributions here, and your PAYE tax here. At the moment, the minimum pension requirement is 5%. Should they opt out of the pension scheme, then you can amend this to 0, and it will link up to this calculation here. But let's change that back. So just to show you, so for this example, we've got a contractor that is currently operating through a limited company and is being paid £50 per hour. Now, with the employment assessment, they're actually inside the scope of IR35, so you're looking to employ this contractor directly. Therefore, the contractor will carry on being paid £50 an hour. They will also have additional holiday pay. This can be paid out directly or accrued, but not rolled up in the rate. So in this example, they're being paid out as they go along. So their gross hourly rate is going to be £56.03, of which you deduct PAYE tax of £16.95 per hour, £3.15 per hour for national insurance, and £2.64 for pension costs, assuming they're going to opt into the pension scheme. So total deductions in this example is £22.75. Therefore, their net hourly rate will reduce to £33.28 per hour. So this is an estimate of the deductions. There's other things that will affect may affect their net pay. So if they have a student loan or their tax coding notice. So hopefully this is just a useful guide of what the deductions could be. Keep in mind that if the contractor works under their own personal service company, they will receive £50 an hour at the moment from you, but they do pay tax on that £50 an hour, so it's going to be dividend tax and corporation tax. The changes, if you're going to employ them directly, is actually means you're just deducting tax at source rather than them going through their own personal service company. I hope you find this calculator useful. Should you have any questions, my contact details are up here. Feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn as well. We have lots of information on our Recruitment Accountants website. That's www.recruitmentaccountants.com. So please check out there. I hope you find this useful. Thanks very much.